and welcome to our first video in our series, Writing Like a Scientist. I'm Ethan Cable, and I'll be helping you through the process of learning how to write. So let's get started. I know for many of you, this may be your first experience with the genre of scientific writing. Although learning to write in a new genre or style can be a bit intimidating, and I can't stress this to you enough, please remember the rules of grammar you were taught in your previous writing courses. Despite this not being an English course, your subjects should agree with your verbs and your modifiers shouldn't dangle. To help you all get over that initial shock of writing in a new style, an integrated writing guide has been developed for the course. You should be able to see this in Canvas under Modules and Organic Integrated Writing Guide. If you have questions about how to write a specific section or want a written example, that will be a great resource to use throughout the semester. If you look at most scientific papers, they contain the following 5 sections. Introduction. This section gives a brief description of why you did the experiment and the major techniques and concepts required to complete the experiment. Experimental. This section describes exactly the procedure you followed in lab. Data and results. This section is where you present your data. Discussion. This section is where you explain the data that you obtained, whether or not your experiment was successful, and any errors that may have occurred. And finally, the conclusion. This is the last section and briefly restates and summarizes the results of your experiment. All of these sections will be explained in upcoming videos, along with some tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your writing. Now, just a note, this is the first semester that we've used videos like this to teach scientific writing. As you go through the semester, if you find any concept particularly difficult, or if you'd like us to make a video explaining a specific part of the lab report that's not covered, let us know. Your feedback would be greatly appreciated.